Yizzo. What up? We back up in the lab. Got the internship still popping. We'll be working on the PHYS ball today, trying to get some core stabilization, show them a couple different exercises to really just attack the core. All right. So first thing we got here, rollouts. I like these here. Fingertips behind the ball here, and just literally your fingertips on it. If you start with your hand on, it's going to kind of mess you up. So you like to roll here, end up in the plank position, shoulders over top of the hands, and then right back. Your feet shouldn't move for this one here. All right, one of the main coaching cues you'll get, people try to put their hands on top of the ball. When they do that, they're going to roll too far and then end up elbows on the ball, and it kind of makes you really unstable. So I always say fingertips behind the ball. The further down you go, the more difficult it'll be to get into that plank position here. Right back up. What you got? Let me see what you got, player.
That's good.
Look good to me. Now, what you don't want to do is have that roll right there at the feet. Always want to stop right in push-up position versus letting them roll forward. That's going to allow you to put a lot of pressure on your lower back.
Okay.
Boom. Now, give me 2 exercises right off of this same move.
Off this same move?
Off this same move. How can you make it different, difficult, easier, but just the same move? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. He's done.
Well, I could say, but you already said it. I would say, like, just bring your hands lower to the ball. Like,
no, that's just a different coaching cue. I'll help you out with one.
Okay.
We can go to here and then to a rock out and then back up. Down to here, rock out, back up. Make sure when you rock it out, small move here, keeping yourself so we're not getting overextended and letting the back fall down. And right back up. Give me 2 more. Let's see what you got. Steam on the head.
It could be an after movement. It's right here. We can probably do something with, like, the knees.
I see the confetti falling from the ceiling. Hey, confetti's falling right now. Let's go. That's 1.
Probably do the same thing, but add like a twist. So, like,
let me see you do that. Ooh,
that's a little hard. But
damn sure is. I ain't never done that.
I'm about to say it, but it's. I felt it a lot in my core because you actually got to see that here. You got to tighten that. You got to tighten that core because it's hard for that turn.
Hey, young boy.
I'm about to say, when I tried it, I just felt my ass say, whoa, you got to.
I like all that.
No, you got to squeeze hard on that one.
All right, so he got it. That's his 2. We're going to move on from there. Another one on here, kind of similar to what you just felt with the by twisting the legs. I start here. I bring one arm up here and then back down. The key is you really want to keep this stability underneath the arm here. Just holding. Make that L position here as you're reaching out. Drop them right back down. Yes.
It's just punches, right?
Punches, reaches. I really don't have a name for it. I'm really just trying to keep my...
You said we staying right here?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
All right, that was harder than I thought.
He thought it was play. Look, I like when they see me do it and they be just thinking it's about to be play. That one real right there, though. He's trying to, like, how is this going to happen? Yeah. So you got to kind of like roll that. You want to roll your free arm almost center line.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like think of because I gotta even up the body weight, but I was trying to think.
That's why I said. That's why I felt it in the obliques, just like you said when you did that kick there.
So like every time you punch, you turn.
You gotta rotate a little bit to get that little cheek. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only gonna help a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Only gonna help a little bit.
I see it though. I see the vision.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I like this joint right here too. It's one of mine. for like quick explosiveness, quick rebound action here, being nice and light on the feet. All right. Starting here in this position here, what you're gonna do is take the feet to the floor and right back up to the ball. Always readjust to here, right back up. I told you I was just gonna go crazy one day in this joint here.
You started with your feet on it, right?
I always like to get my feet there first. What y'all get? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he out his shoe.
I didn't tie my shoe.
Yeah. That took him out of his shoe. Yeah.
I definitely like that though.
That took him out of his shoe.
Let me tie my shoe real quick.
You better. You can get sent off in here. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. This is going to be for like hamstrings, glutes, lower back, hip flexor. Start here, keep this right leg off the ground, explode up here and down. If you need to touch like that, still keep the weight on that right leg so that hamstring stay on lit the whole time.
Calf muscles firing.
Oh man, hamstrings and glutes is just on. Like, yo! Let me hit that other side though. So I had that lopsided glute. Lopsided glutees. Head and neck on the ball. So just roll down some more. There you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He said, is the floor still there? Is the floor still there?
I'm trying to keep my balance. Oh.
Let your leg go back to where it starts. So it's starting low, come up and take it right back to low.
Oh, so you didn't keep that foot in the air the whole time?
It is in the air. Don't touch the ground, but it just comes back down low.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that helped. Yeah.
Kind of like your reset there. And obviously to make it more difficult, the higher you start, you don't have much room to decelerate. You got to work that hamstring more on the other side too. Oh, we want to get rid of that clumping sound. So like a shorter jump, being lighter on the feet. Yeah, because all we're doing is just jumping to get the muscles to relax and then contract again. There you go.
Yeah, I think that was my problem. I was trying to jump as high as I could.
He trying to show off. He said, I'm going to show up old here today. This joint here for everybody. When I see y'all at like Planet Fitness, y'all get to the joint, the inner thigh, and then you just drop the whole rack on there and you're just like, Rah! If you just did these right here, it's a pop way off. Start here, go out to the side here, and then right back in here. And if you really want to pop it, turn the foot here like that on the way out. And if you really want to pop it, once you get here, you can pop it up and down, hit up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. Try to keep that leg straight, toe pull back towards the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I take it out there, it's just hard to bring it back in.
Well, I would say then what you do when you get to that point is you want to stop short before that motion that makes you fall over and then build your way up to there. Because the goal is to go in and out, so there's no move too short. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, do this side.
You don't know which leg to start on. Let me just switch.
Let me just play switchies.
Switcheroo skis.
Oh.
All right. Start here. We can walk out onto the ball here. Touch the feet to the floor here and walk right back. I mean, build right off of what we already been through. Come right back to it. Oh, yo. Oh.
I thought the walk back would have been easy.
Oh.
There you go. That was smoother.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it. We'll stay with that same foot on the ball theme, right? And now what I'm gonna do is a quick replace foot to foot here. All right, so we'll start here.
I like all these because it's doing more than just core.
It's only so many crunches you can do, right? Like it's only.
Yeah, that's what I got to get the hang of. I got to.
Like, understanding core means just like having those core muscles engaged while you're doing some work.
Oh, I missed the ball.
All right.
This
one right here. Anybody considering spinning a bag on a BBL? Just come holler at your boy first. Give me 6 months before you go let somebody implode everything. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This will get your BB right. Let's show you. Start here. Hips on the ball. Legs up. One straight line from head to heel. Now from here, all you're going to do is drop the ball and squeeze here. All right.
It's also working on hamstrings too.
Hamstring, glutes. You know what I'm saying? Get you that little line that y'all trying to get, that little cliffhanger.
Little cliffhanger.
That little cliffhanger. Start calling these the cliffhangers. You know what I'm saying? First workout's free too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He flexed. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna make that worse. All right. I'm gonna take that same joint and then just double it up. Throw the Superman in on that, right? Now we got the here to drop, and then we go here. You know what I'm saying? We might do them both at the same time and just hit it like that. If you really want to pop off, you know what I'm saying? You really trying to pop off right to a dive roll. You know what I'm saying? You really trying to pop off. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Yo, how can you not retain clients if you're having this much fun with them? You know what I'm saying? Take this energy into all your sets. Let them see you having fun with the demonstration, and they're going to have fun struggling with it.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Oh, did he say
Well,
camo?
yeah.
Oh, that's a 20 piece. Everybody who's already from the crib, no. If y'all from the crib, you already know. Automatic. You got like 3 more of these joints, you know what I'm saying? You giving up on that or what?
You said what?
He got to at least try it because he already said he couldn't, right? So he got it.
You said double it, like both?
Yeah, the max capacity there. He's sweating, yo. Yes.
Hold on.
He's sweating.
I feel like Tank.
Yo, he like Tank.
I feel like Tank.
He just got his hair cut and he put hair grease in his hair.
I definitely felt like Tank just did.
Shout out for Tank for pulling a stunt. Yo, you about 30 fights in, fam. You don't know how to get your hair done before a fight. But it's all love. I definitely don't want to fight you, Tank. Unless I have to. Oh, yeah. The brain fire. He can't get him to go. He's finding it difficult to get him to go at the same time. I owe 20 apiece. Oh. He got the seesaw. Okay. Can you get them both at the same time? Can you go
Wait,
up
that wasn't the same time?
Nah, you got to go up and drop at the same time.
Oh, I gotta. Oh.
Hands go up, ball drop, same time. Hey, let's go.
I thought that's how you did it. That's why. And then you said seesaw. I'm like, what you
Let
getting?
me get my 20 real quick.
Okay. I was just doing it wrong. I thought I was doing it right the whole time.
Let me see. What else I want to do on this joint? Oh, I like these right here, though. Let me get a little bungee cord or something set up here. It's low budget, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no cameraman, so I got to do all, I mean, we do it all from the rip here, all right? But it come out magnifico. Start here, head and neck on the ball, shoulders roll over, rotate over. The ball should be rolling as you roll.
I like that. I feel like I've seen this workout before.
Definitely one of my favorites. I'm sure you might have seen it pop. I'm sure you might have seen it pop off.
You starting towards that, right?
Yep.
And then it's the back and head to the on the ball like this.
Arms out. You probably just start off a little bit further, but
Yeah, because I don't feel no tension. Okay, that's a little better. Arm straight the whole time?
yep.
Okay.
You want to stop about it your left thigh. That way the rope don't choke you. Here you go. We could do something real reckless and add a leg lift to this joint with that left leg.
Yeah, because my quads already feel this. So if you
left leg on the way as you come over to it.
Oh, like at the same time,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
oh.
Ooh, yikes. Yikes. He turned that. That was a one-handed quitter. That's I'll call that John Calipari, one and done. He went to college and left after the first year on that demo. He said, I'm out of here, coach. Good idea, but I'm going. He said, I'm going. Great idea. I'm going. You talking about glute activation? So yeah, we about to go get into a little bit of triple extension movements. Hang cleans, push press. We're gonna demo a deadlift just for the sake. We know that a lot of the football coaches like to really hammer on this on their athletes. So we do want to make sure our guys are safe doing it. So we do teach it. It's not a move that we recommend to do repeatedly or at all. I'm more of an RDL type of guy. So yeah, we better go to the weight room. Let's get it.
Okay. What I was always taught was to have your feet shoulder length and make sure the bars touch your shins. Get in that power stance, get low. Take off the strain off your back. Make sure your chest up, head up, neck up. Squeeze up with your legs. Your legs supposed to do most of the lift. You don't want to use your arms. It puts strain in your lower back, and then we start having back problems when we get older.
I have zero to add to that because that was a phenomenal demonstration. Everything from the foot placement to the bar on the shins, chin and chest up. So I just walked here just so I can get on camera. RDL.
RDL. I say it's somewhat like the deadlift, but not much. But we start up here. Shoulder length with your feet still. Eyes up, chest up, and we just lean forward. Keep the bar as close to your legs as possible. When we get to that 90 degree, go right back up. RDLs, you can go all the way down if you want, but I feel like that's more strain on the back, but it also helps with lengthening your hamstring, so it gets your hamstring stronger.
I would just add one small thing. All right. Everything was phenomenal. Once again, instead of just saying go straight down, I would say keep a slight bend in the knees and then go down. That way we're not where we got our legs hyperextended and loading up with all this weight. What you didn't have, you had your knees bent, but keep a slight bend in the knees and then going down, letting the hamstrings be your end point. That was phenomenal. Hang clean. Hang clean.
Hang clean.
Hang clean. Shorty doing hang clean. Scotty Kazon dongaries.
For hang cleans is an advanced movement. So for a beginner, I would tell them to first start off at like the shoulder raise, the high raise. So starting that power stance, slow, have the knee like in the middle of your thigh, and explode up. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are aligned. And then when we get to that point, when we get up here, this is when we're gonna flip. We're gonna flip those wrists and get under the bar. It's easier, I would say, is to catch it. When you're up in that shoulder press, you squat right back down to catch it.
Good stuff. I would add to help with that catch position there. When we do that first move, like you were doing that high pull, I like to tell them it's treated like someone's kind of like pulling the floor out from underneath you. You're kind of falling, level changing down. That way they already get into their head that we're dropping down over underneath the bar versus getting here and pulling it all the way up, because that's not going to be the realization of it anyway. So emphasize that drop down into it there. That way when we go to actually sit and catch, we're already dropping down into it. Obviously, once you get more weight, I like to emphasize the importance of the hips here with this first movement here. As I set back into my RDL, I let the weight slide down to right above my kneecaps here. And that way, when I'm sliding up, I don't have to worry about banging my knee. And I want to make sure I release before I get to my groin area. All right, so I'm here, I explode, pull, and up here. And obviously, with more weight on here, we won't get so much forward translation there. It'll kind of just pop here and you'll have enough room to sit and catch underneath the bar. Push press.
Push press. You see a lot of people do this in like the Olympic like weightlifting. So they do that hang clean part and then they push. So we're just gonna focus on the push part. So right here, I just make sure your feet are still shoulder length, like I've been saying. And then right before, because you don't want to push up, put all that strain on your shoulders, even though this is a different workout called military press, we're going to have our legs help us to take more weight off. So I like to squat down before I explode up. And then when a bar is up, I also squat down again and go back up. I feel like that helps me.
Good stuff, good stuff. Once again, I like to add that the floor drop technique into it as well, just the way we can get used to exploding up here, using the hips, not to say, when we go down to this motion to set the motion, small hip back, all right? That way you want to load up from the hips here and then explode the forward here and then right back down. Now, being here, right, if I don't jump, I don't really create as much power as I can from my hips if I just get that kind of here and then drive down through the floor. So one's just a more controlled way to do it. The other one is just going to get more of your hips into it, more of that triple extension involved into your press, all right? These moves are all great. You hear people say triple extension. That just means from ankle, knee, and the hip, exploding out. So anything explosive is going to involve triple extension. And these moves right here are a great way to kind of get that going. All right. Continue to follow us. Continue to prep yourself. Continue to stay amazing on purpose. Continue to treat the person next to you like the most amazing thing underneath yourself. Right? Or actually, you know what? I'll say lateral to yourself because we're all equal out here. Show each other love, right? Never drag anybody down and definitely don't send them off. You got anything you want to say to these people, man?
No, sir. I think he said everything we had to say today. AF out.
We out.